Hello, my gorgeous friend Karen. Happy New Year 2026.
Ah, my gorgeous friend Katie, happy year of the midterms. That's really that November date is like all that's pulling me through this fucking nonsense right now.
Hell yes. Thank you for saying happy year of the midterms. I was going
Oh
to say
my
happy
word.
year of the snake, but that was last year, right? I think
Ooh,
it was the shedding. What is it this year?
it's the fire horse. I don't know what that means, but I love it.
I'm here for the fire horse. I'm so here for the fire horse. The year
I
of the fire horse slash midterms.
I mean, I feel like we've all been riding the fire horse this whole time,
Yes,
so
we have. Like a horse on fire, or is the horse jumping over fire? I guess it can be whatever we want it to be.
someone please explain this to us
Please
in the
explain this to
comments
us.
below.
Yes. Oh, it's so good to see you though,
Yeah,
Karen. This is such a
Katie.
piece of normalcy. I mean, okay, so we have a lot to catch up on.
I
We
know.
really do. Friends, we basically got on Zoom and hit record. So here we are,
Yeah.
just fresh like a daisy in 2026. Not exactly. But yes. Okay, so Karen, I will tell you about my break.
Okay.
I started it as a big walking germ. I was in a
Oh,
state.
no,
Oh
no.
man, it was like one of those colds that like takes you out. Like you can't even
Mm.
email, you know what I mean? It's like I don't know if that's a good barometer, but I couldn't email. I couldn't check my email. Like I was so stuffy from the neck up. I was just like this is awful. And I was supposed to go to my brother's house for Christmas. Thankfully, I did get antibiotics. I was able to
Mm.
go to his house. It
Oh,
worked out.
God.
The dogs did have, for those of you who listened to the last episode, they did have some calming gummies. And
Um,
honestly, they did actually quite well. I have to say, I have no notes. It worked out. And
God.
so yeah. And then we came home and then we did a lot of jack shitty. And I slept and I saw some friends a few times, but not that many. And yeah, it was, and then coming back to work has been like walking into a cement wall. So that's my update. How about you, Karen?
Oh, man. Ooh, that's a tough act to follow. Jack Shitty. I don't know, man. I see the Florida Jack Shitty.
Seriously, yeah. I will continue as Jack Shitty for the duration of my comments. Yes, the floor rests.
Ooh, man. What will I say about my break? I learned a lot about assumptions
Oh,
in that, like, in the past, when I have taken the last 2 weeks of the year off, I lived alone.
oh yes.
So taking the last 2 weeks of the year off and not having to be on Zoom meant I had my whole living space do whatever the fuck I wanted.
Mm,
That is no longer true. And so I feel like that was a note for myself. That's all I'm gonna
oh,
say about that.
okay. Got it.
And
Because you're no longer living solo at the moment.
I mean, blessed, right? Like
Yes.
that's which is a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not factor that into my jack shitty plans.
Oh.
What else will I
So
say?
there were some surprises.
Yes, exactly. I learned a lot.
Learned a lot.
The friends we made along the way.
Deep learning
So,
Christmas break. Yes.
um, okay, two things stand out to me as highlights. One, I resisted the call of the casino down the street on New Year's Eve, which had hip hop superstar MC Light performing or DJing, unclear. I was
What?
like, wait, MC Light is like a mile from me right now. It was like mind blowing. My sister and I were driving down the street and she was like, MC Light at the casino. And I looked it up and she was there New Year's Eve. And I was like, I have a date with the couch. I can't.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Karen, I really want to pick up this for a second, but I need to relocate my dog because it is
Oh, honey.
scratching my back off. So I'll be 2 seconds.
Oh,
Just
oh,
one sec. Just
Lord.
hold, please. And we're back. Friends, that was a small intermission where my dogs had to go downstairs, and then I spilled all of my sparkling water all over my desk, and then my microphone stopped working. So it might
Oh,
have been 1 second for you, but it was 11 and a half minutes for Karen and I. Karen, thank you for your goddess-like patience. Really appreciate.
Katie, I'm so sorry that that all just happened to you, and I don't understand what's going on.
I don't either. Okay.
Uh, so a couple things though.
Yeah.
While we were on our break, I did research the year of the fire horse.
Oh, I love this. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Please divulge. I'm very interested.
Okay. Chinese Lunar New Year begins on February 17th of this year, ushering in, I'm reading at astrologyanswers.com. Don't judge me, y'all. Listen,
This is great.
this is what DuckDuckGo gave me.
Yes, perfect.
Begins February 17th, ushering in the energetic, unpredictable, and fiercely passionate year of the fire horse.
Wow. Wait, energetic, unpredictable. What was the first one?
Energetic, unpredictable, fiercely passionate.
And fiercely passionate. Wow.
I'll read a little bit more. Each year in the Chinese zodiac aligns with one of 12 animal signs and one of the five elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, or water. The last time the fire horse came around was in 1966.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, so it goes on to explain what the horse means, what the fire means. Basically, buckle up, everyone. Just buckle up. Buckle up is what it's, the TLDR is buckle up.
Wow.
I will read the 5 tips they have for thriving in the year of the fire horse.
Please.
Let go of the need for perfection. Embrace your passion projects. Avoid burnout by grounding regularly.
Mm.
Be mindful of your temper.
I could have read that 12 and a half minutes ago, but
12
yeah.
A little late, astrology answers.
Little late.
And the last one is focus on freedom, not control.
Wow, those are beautiful.
I love it. They're lovely.
Oh my gosh, I'll definitely link that article in the show notes. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for using my rage infused 11 minutes for actual use. I really appreciate that.
We're all learning something today.
We're all learning something today. Yes. Keep my dogs out of the podcast room. That's okay. No, I'm happy for it. I'm happy for this to be my sacred space with no canine energy.
Mm.
Oh goodness. Well, thank you for that. You're the
Absolutely.
fire horse. I mean, letting go of control, letting go of perfectionism. That's amazing, actually.
I mean, I feel like low key we should be all be doing that all the time, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's like in the midst of this happening. Here are some tips.
Well, it's also really interesting what you're saying about it starting in February. What did you say,
Yes.
February 15th?
February 17th.
17th. Okay. Well, that actually perfectly relates to our topic today
It does.
because I feel like it's such the
Mm.
popular thing to be like Jan 1, everyone's re-fucking born. And I saw like a Instagram post the other day and it was like talking about how the Gregorian calendar, our current calendar, was created by men. And that, if you really think about it, like women and people who are in line with earthly functioning. I'm not saying that men are not. I'm not canceling men here. And I'm just saying that like things start sprouting and growing in the spring and the sun comes back. And like I've had so many conversations about this, Karen, and would love for you to introduce your brilliant idea because I really feel like it's very important right now. I think a lot of people are feeling pressure.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been having this, like you said, this is like the fourth or fifth time this has come up.
Literally in like the past like 72 hours for real. It is. It's wild.
I am seeing it a lot of places. I'm also seeing the Gregorian calendar, not only created by men, but was for financial reasons. That January
Yes.
1st is a transactional date. not like you said, like tied to anything actually happening in the planets. And shout out to you, Shannon. She does not listen to this podcast. She doesn't know we exist. But Shannon Siciliano, oh no, I'm saying this wrong. Shannon Coleman Siciliano. She's a lovely fellow coach who lives in the Chicago area. I got her newsletter today, and
Oh,
she also talks about this. And she notes that a lot of cultures start the new year on the spring equinox because it is the day when the moon and the sun have equal time. Okay, she says this much better. Hold on. But yes, this notion that like other cultures, i.e., the Chinese lunar calendar, start their new year on different days. And, the Romans won because they're warring bastards. But yes, that not all cultures, not all religions abide by January 1st. And we consider this episode an invitation to start the year whenever the hell you want to.
hell yeah. Whenever the hell you want to. Thank you for this topic, Karen, because I think it's so important. Like, I think there's just such a, I don't know, maybe some people think it's like really exciting and it's rebirth and it's renewing. And that's great. I'm happy for all of you who think that way. And there definitely have been years where I've thought that way and it has been exciting. This is not one of those years. But I also feel like it's okay to give ourselves some grace and to describe or not describe to embrace what is the beginning for us whenever that is. It could be any time. It does not have to be tied to something like this.
Exactly. And, along our perpetual theme of following your own energy, like, so if this really isn't the start of the year, this is a time to continue fucking sleeping.
Yes.
This is a time to continue, hibernating, not starting new things. Really, it's the opposite of the idea of January 1st being this time of rebirth. So, yeah.
It really is. And I love the idea of the spring equinox being the beginning of the year. And yeah, I mean, I was even talking to friends the other day about intentions for 2026. And frankly, I don't have one yet. Like, I just don't. I'm still sleeping. I'm still resting. I'm still like, yes, I had some time off over the holidays and I'm very grateful and privileged for that. And I, I'm just, I have to like remind myself that I'm like part of nature, that we're all part of
Hmm.
nature, like there isn't, and like there is
Hmm.
a rest period. There is yeah, it's okay if there is.
Yeah. And I mean, no tea, no shade to men, but women are through our cycles, through so many different things about our bodies, more tied to nature.
Totally.
I love that
Totally.
idea that, yes, we are part of nature. And as much as we try to fight it off and let the robots take over, it's still true.
Yes, it really is true. There's a reason that many of us, and by many of us, I mean me, don't sleep on the full moon. I'm not a werewolf, but I am part of nature. Like, and also it was like a wolf moon. And I mean,
Yes.
ChatGPT gave me a whole rundown of like how my feelings of sadness are totally valid. Thank you, Chat. And like, it was heaviness, not depression. I appreciate that framing. And like I feel very seen. Like I was like, this is yeah. And then it lifted and I feel good now. But cycles.
Cycles, man. That once you accept them as part of life, become a lot lighter and a lot easier to handle. I'm just speaking for myself. I have to remember that bad days are a part of life.
That's so profound to say, Karen. That they are a part of life. And I think it's like I think sometimes it's very easy to get into the cycle of thinking that they're not and there's something wrong. And it's like, no, sometimes it's just not a great day. That's that. There's everybody has them.
And that you can turn around a bad one, all of it. Yeah.
Totally. Totally. Yeah, I have to tell you the story though that I think is kind of funny. So today's Wednesday, friends. We're recording on a Wednesday. So 2 days ago, the Monday,
Ooh.
I guess it was January 5th, first day back, Tyler and I were just dragging ass. We were just like,
Oh.
man, we do not want to be back at work. Like we're just like, oh, like Sunday night scaries, the whole thing. So my house is like kind of by design like pretty quiet. Like for my nervous
Mm.
system, it's pretty important for it to be quiet. And so like Tyler and I have a thing where we don't yell, like we don't raise our voices. Like it's really, and if, I mean, if that happens, like it's a problem. Like there's something wrong. And so we really try to have like a quiet home, which is part of the reason why like it was hard when we first got the dogs because they were barking, whatever. This is now getting into a tangent about nervous system regulation. But anyway, the point is that it's like 2 p.m. on Monday, and my door to my office is open, and I am upstairs, and Tyler's office is downstairs. And basically, like, he has his door closed during the day. I have mine door closed. Like, it's just like a normal day. Except that right now, like, at this moment when this happens, both of our doors are open. So
Mm.
I, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, hear him screaming, "Fuck me!" And I
Oh,
was like, oh no. And you know what
oh
I thought
no.
immediately, Karen? I was like, he's fired. That's it.
No.
We're going to be
Oh
destitute.
God. Oh
We're going to
God. It's
sell the
over.
house.
Yeah, it's over.
I was like, that's it. That's it. It's over. It's, do I have enough income to carry us? Do I? And I'm like, well, I guess we could move back to Michigan. And then I have all these
Oh
thoughts. I was,
wow.
oh
You
yeah, no,
just
this
went
is,
there.
I just went there. And the dogs are upstairs with me, and all three of us, me and the two dogs, we're just like, all right, well, we're resigned to a life, where we eat once a week. Like it's fine.
Oh
Like
my
it's like,
God.
I mean, not really, but I mean, I make enough for us to eat. I'm kidding. But like the thing is, I walk downstairs, I wait like 10 minutes, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna walk downstairs, I'm gonna see what happened.
Yeah.
So I walk downstairs and I'm like, hey. And he opens his door because he had closed it after he screamed. And he is like grinning ear to ear. And I was like, hey, what's up? And he's like, hey, how are you? And I was like, oh, don't. Hey, am I? What? And he was like, what's wrong? And I was like, you just melted down. Like no one screams. Like we don't scream. Like we agree in this house. What? And he's like, oh, what? And I was like, he's like, when? And I was like, 10 minutes ago. What are you talking about? Are you
What?
okay? And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I closed a tab. Karen, he
I'm
closed
I
a
know I might
tab.
I'm gonna drop my mic. I can't. I don't.
He had to re-log in to something. This is the metaphor for the first day back from holiday break.
Oh my
Like,
God.
oh my God. I was like, you closed a tab. And I was like, I mean, I just started laughing, but I was like, Tyler, I'm like, we like,
My dude.
dude. Yeah. Like, yeah. So that is how the beginning of my year has been going. And it's like, it's just a metaphor for, this isn't the beginning of my year and
No.
probably not for Tyler either. Just
Oh my
saying.
God. I
Seriously,
just
Karen. I mean, the most ridiculous. And so then I told him later last night, I was like, I've told a couple people that story and it's pretty funny. And he's like, well, to be fair, like I had to do a special login. I'm like, no, I'm like, we're not like to be fairing this. Like this is
it's the new actually.
actually, let me mansplain my freak out to you.
Oh
Like,
my God. That
yeah.
he had zero memory of.
Oh, of course. No, no, he was like, oh, right. Yeah. And I was like, oh, no, dude. No. This is, anyway, I just tell the story to say that if you're randomly freaking out at the internets, you're not alone. That's it.
Oh my God. And quickly
Mhm.
moving on,
Yeah, quickly moving on. Exactly.
this is a tangent because that's what we do best. So,
Yes.
do you remember the Stuart Smalley character on Saturday Night Live?
Mm, a
He
little
used to
bit.
do the affirmations.
Oh, no. Wait, what was it? I don't remember.
You are good enough, you are smart enough,
Oh,
and gosh
yes.
darn it, people like you.
Yes.
So he would have a meltdown and he'd be like, they're going to cancel the show. And then he'd say some other great, like, I'm going to have to eat out of the trash. And that is exactly where my head went was, they're going to cancel the show. Like,
Everything's over. My life is over.
God.
Oh my God, it's crazy how your mind can just go in those
Oh, man.
directions. We should not be working right now, Karen.
Wow.
We should just,
Oh my God, Katie, that is not the first time I have thought, yes, that thought today. Yes.
yeah, just like let's take 3 months off. Like just chill and get paid well for it
Oh,
because we'll
I
be
mean,
productive the rest of the year. I mean, rest is also productivity, in my opinion.
it's fine.
My gosh. So yeah, so
Oh,
I think
it's
I'm
actually
gonna
really
I'm gonna delay some New Year's celebrating Maybe I'll have like a New Year's party on the spring equinox.
Ooh. Okay, wait.
I love that.
I was looking at this email trying to find this. Okay. Lord.
I'm literally writing
Oh,
this down on
okay.
spring
Spring
equinox.
equinox. That's when day and night are equal and when nature actually renews when we're planting seeds. That felt like a real beginning. Thank you again, Shannon, for that.
Oh,
Beautiful explanation.
that's so beautiful.
She has a lovely newsletter. Yes. So my I'm remembering now. Okay, I do want you to have a spring equinox party. Let's just say that.
Okay, yes. And also, I'm going to look up the day of the spring equinox
Oh, yes. Okay.
just because I don't actually know. Is it
March
February?
21st?
Oh, you do know already. Wow.
I don't, it's March, it's like March 20th to the 22nd, usually, I feel like.
Yes, it's Friday, March 20th. Perfect.
There you
There
go.
you go. Okay. But yes, please continue.
So, just rewinding just real quick,
Yeah.
because I was saying my two highlights of my break.
Oh, yes, exactly. Of course. I'm
I'm
so
so
sorry
sorry.
that I interrupted that with that whole hot mess express.
Oh
Yes,
my
like
God.
MC Light. You and
MC
your
Light.
sister are traveling through Homewood and see MC Light.
MC Light. I find out it's New Year's Eve. I decided not to go. I should have listened to, I only know one MC Light song, Light is a Rock.
Nice.
Oh my God, now it's in my head. So instead of doing that, like I said, I had a date with the couch. I was going to flip between CNN watching Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper get drunker and drunker.
Yes.
And this year, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. It's so embarrassing. But so this year, for the first time, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve had a post in Chicago.
Oh.
So usually it's in Times Square and then like Vegas and then like one other place. And this year it was four places. So it was right Times Square, Chicago, downtown when it was 0 degree. I mean, it was fucking freezing.
Ugh.
Vegas and Puerto Rico. So Chance the Rapper hosted this
This is
whole
so cool. I
extravaganza.
didn't even
It
know
was
this
really
thing
cool.
kept happening after Dick died. Yeah.
Well, I love that they still call it Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve.
I
Like
know.
Dick Clark's been not with us for quite a while.
Right.
What's his name? Hosts it. Oh my gosh, he's
Is it
everywhere.
Ryan Seacrest?
It is. Thank you.
Okay.
I knew you'd know immediately. Yes.
Totally.
And Rita Ora, I don't know who she
I
was,
don't
but
know. Yeah, I think
she,
singer of some sort. Yeah.
yes, precisely. Lovely.
Hmm.
So I am watching this. I ended up not watching CNN because I just didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
I put a pin in that. I heard it was funny. So I'm watching this, and there was something I feel like, of course, the city of Chicago itself was really hyping this notion that like they were broadcasting from our
That's
city.
awesome. Yeah.
We didn't have a ball drop the way they have. I hate that even saying that. We didn't have that the way they do in Times Square. And the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson, was like, because we don't drop balls in Chicago, right? It was like,
Oh,
right? And I was like, that's
I
funny.
love that.
So they have it timed so that at midnight, all of the bridges along the Chicago River shoot fireworks off.
Wow. That's awesome.
It was beautiful. It really was beautiful. I
Wow.
mean, God love me for not living downtown anymore, but it really was stunning, right? So Chance is on stage doing the countdown. He don't know what time it is. He don't, they're like, they have it like projected on the merchandise mart, on the side of the merchandise mart, this clock. It was
Oh
so cool.
my gosh.
It
This
really
is
was very
quite the
cool.
production. Holy crap.
Right? So he's counting down. It's maybe in sync and maybe not. He's got his entire family, the mayor, a bunch of like anchors for the TV station on. So the clock starts midnight. These fireworks go off. It's all very festive. Poor Ryan Seacrest is like, Chance, it looks amazing there. Tell us what it's like to have Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve celebrate midnight in your city. And Chance is just chilling, right? And Ryan Seacrest says, I think Chance has forgotten he's on live television. And I was like, period. I'm going to bed. Nothing will top that. That's the funniest shit. That is the funniest, most Chicago shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think Chance has forgotten he's on live television. I was like, yep. He don't give a fuck about you now, Ryan Seacrest. He's having a good ass time. Like hanging out with
Exactly.
people in the crowd. It was so
Right.
funny.
He's giving a concert and Ryan's just like
Oh
chance,
my
chance.
God.
Hey, or it's a chance.
Chance. Right, exactly. Can you? Nope, they
Yeah.
lost him.
Nope.
Gone. Oh God.
That is amazing. Wait,
It
okay,
really was
so
a
you
highlight.
watched this on
I
TV,
did.
like
I
from the
watched it on
comfort of your
television.
couch.
Correct. Warm on my cozy couch.
Oh, for a second, I thought maybe you were going to say at the last minute you booked it downtown.
I had to be there.
Oh my gosh, it would have been so much better from your couch anyway because it would have been absolutely freezing down there, like you
Oh
say.
my gosh. And a million people. Oh no, 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 no. The pandemonium of it. There was no way.
No.
Even even when I lived downtown, I did not go outside on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, totally, totally. Yeah, I get really claustrophobic in crowds like that.
God, oh my
Like
gosh.
I'm like, how? What? Where's the exit? Like there is no exit. Like it's like, oh my gosh, yeah. And then you're like moved with the crowd. Oh my god, that's so fun though. I wish I would have watched it. Was
Oh
it
my
on like
gosh.
ABC or NB, like a major network?
It was on ABC.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like in those situations, you are the exit. You just have to disassociate your way out of there. Like you
Yeah,
can't, you just like, you gotta just leave your body. It's over.
it's so true. It's like you and you. You're the exit. Just I steamroll, like just like
Oh
boom. Oh my gosh, those are so stressful, those situations. But that sounds like that sounds really fun to watch.
it
I
was fun.
watched a couple minutes of Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper, but like not a lot. And then I was like watching it on a delay because of the
Mm.
West Coast and like, and then I was just I ended up not like watching the ball drop. I mean the ball drop.
Oh
There's
my
a lot
gosh.
of problems with
Okay.
that framing, but
So
yeah.
many.
Yeah, so many. So, but the Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper thing, it was funny. I will say that Andy Cohen either isn't drinking or he has a
Oh.
very high tolerance. That's my opinion. Because Anderson has like one shot and he is like falling down and laughing like a hyena. Like it's like that's his vibe.
Yeah, like a little kid. Like he's like a sorority girl when he gets drunk.
I mean, like his voice changes and like he like laughs out of his nose. Like it's like an interesting. I will say they did interview Stephen Colbert, and that was pretty funny.
Oh,
But yeah, it was just funny, and they're all friends, and so Stephen like rolled with it and everything. But like, ay ay ay. I have to
yeah.
say, Karen, I used to have a dream to go to Times Square. And by used to, I
Oh.
mean like up until maybe the eighth grade. And then and up
Okay.
until I was 13 for the
Sure, sure, sure.
first 13 years of my life. But then I can't. I don't think you could pay me. I genuinely don't think you could pay me to do it.
Oh, no, I feel exactly the same way. I mean, I don't even, I cringe watching it.
Yeah, I cringe when they go down and talk to the people who are either starving or like peeing in a catheter because they can't find a bathroom. Like it's like I just I can't, Karen. I can't. I don't know
Oh
if
my
they're actually
God.
peeing in a catheter, but like I mean
I
that
don't,
went
just
dark.
the
I know.
idea of it. Yeah. I mean, I don't love Times Square on a normal day.
Oh no, no, not at all. No. It's sensory overload.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
yeah. So happy just January. It's January.
it's January. That's a fact.
That's a
Period.
fact. It is. If we're going to go by that calendar. I mean, it's interesting because I think about like when I was living in Nepal so many years ago, they go by the Hindu calendar and all
Mm.
like a lot of the Hindu holidays are in October and that's like a
Oh.
harvest for them and that kind of thing, which makes so much sense. But like I remember at the time, and I'm not trying to be offensive in any way by not remembering the exact date, but it was like so it would have been 2008 that I was there, and I think the date that they were celebrating was like 2052 or something. And it was
Oh.
like it's just a totally different thing. Like it's like
Yeah.
completely different and like it's there's no there's like it's not relatable, like it's like there's not. And
Mhm.
so like they taught like the people that we were living with and stuff, they were talking about how this is the year, and I'm like, okay, like that's really cool, but I just it was it has nothing to do with like you know the calendar that we go by.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like this conversation is also making me realize slash appreciate how many different variations of this there are. There's a Jewish calendar.
Totally.
The Jewish New Year is a different time. There's a Persian calendar. That's at a different time. Like
Yes.
there's a Mayan calendar that, says that the world actually ended and we're all a simulation. We're in the Matrix. Like
Yes.
I just appreciate that not everyone that people find a way to still celebrate these dates in ways that are meaningful to them, even as the rest of mainstream American culture is like in Times Square watching Andy Cohen get drunk or not
Right.
drunk.
Right. Or not drunk. Just like, yeah, just drinking water and pretending it's not. But yeah, totally. I agree. I love that. I love like there's just so much to celebrate all year long. And if you look at different traditions,
Mm,
it's like it's a beautiful thing. So yeah. Ugh. But ay, ay, ay.
I go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's it. I had
I
nothing to
will
add.
also say the other highlight,
Oh,
even
yes.
so, despite this whole conversation about how I'm like, it's not January 1st, whatever, I did do the very superstitious Black Southern thing, which is on New Year's Day. I had black eyed peas for luck and greens for money.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
did.
I love that. Did you make them or did you go somewhere?
Oh, Katie, have you met me before? I didn't. I
Nope.
went
You
to
went somewhere.
Wishbone. I
Nice.
did, which is beautiful Southern restaurant in
Yep.
Chicago.
Awesome.
Yeah, no,
Oh, were they good?
it was so delicious. I have
Oh, I
made
love
greens before. I've
that.
never made black eyed peas, but yeah, it was great. I went with my family, my friend Karen, their friend Taj. We had a great time.
That's
And
so
wish, yeah,
nice.
it's just a lovely time. It's the
That's a
second year in a row
beautiful
we've done
thing.
that.
Oh my God, I love that. The few times that I've spent with my in-laws, who are also, of course, we've talked about from Alabama, they always make black-eyed peas. I didn't know that greens were for money though. That's interesting. I'm
Greens
pretty
are
sure
for
they would
money.
have made greens as well, but maybe they just didn't tell us. I don't know, but like the meaning, but that's really cool. Oh, wait, I also have a very important question, Karen.
Yes.
Did you have mac and cheese over the break?
Oh my God,
Everyone is
Katie.
waiting with bated breath.
Oh
Please.
my God, thank you so much for asking. Okay. Katie, I had so much mac and cheese, my face broke out. Like,
Wow.
yeah, no, like if I have too much cheese, and by too much I mean like any, like I break out like I'm a teenager still, and I was like, worth it. Hashtag worth it. I'm just gonna keep eating it every day.
I'm
I don't care.
so happy for
It
you.
was freaking
That's,
delicious.
oh, was it delicious? Good.
It's great.
Do you
It's
go
great.
to a specific place?
Okay, so we catered in, which was genius, and I got it from the same place that catered Martini Luther King last year.
Oh, that was delicious. That was so good.
Whew, I know.
Yeah, that place does not mess around. That food was excellent.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Shout out to
excited.
you, Faye and Joe's Southern Bowl. It was great. I ordered it at the last minute. So we were on the waiting list. I sat there for an hour. Was it Christmas Eve? I I feel like I showed up there as they were closing on Christmas Eve with, five or six of my best procrastinating friends, like just praying.
That's
Like
amazing.
I just wanted to be like, you realize, of course, ma'am, it's 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve, and that if you don't give us these pans of food, I don't know what all of us are doing. Like I
Christmas
just
is
like
canceled.
Chris, exactly. Like have a lot of power in this situation,
You
but I was
do.
very patient,
Oh my gosh, a
very
full hour.
grateful.
That is very patient.
What am I gonna do, man? I mean,
That's amazing. I'm so happy
it's
for you,
great.
Karen. I'm sorry that your face broke out, and I'm really
Oh
happy for
my
you that you
God.
had so, I mean, you look gorgeous. I could never
Thank-
tell, but I also, it's like incredible that you had so much mac and cheese. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's a sign of the perfect break.
it's true. So true.
Oh, I was going to tell you also before we hit record that I read a fantasy book about fairies. Have you ever? This is,
Wait, was it
I'm
a
pretty
not
sure.
safe for work fantasy book
Well,
about
okay,
fairies?
I think so. It was
Oh.
it was called A Court of Thorns and
Oh my
Roses.
gosh, you got sucked in. Katie, they got you, man. They
I
got
don't know.
you.
Karen, have you read it?
I have not, but I am very familiar with it.
Okay, I'm kind of perplexed. And I think I might polarize myself with our listeners by saying that.
Oh,
Because here's the thing. It's fine. It's fine. Like it's fine. Like but I know it's like people get fully addicted and like it
yes.
becomes their personality. This is like these are words that I have heard very people very close to me saying, and there are like a million of the books, and that's the first
Yes.
one, so that's the gateway drug, and it's also the A Court of Thorns and Roses is now, if you know, you know, ACOTAR. That's how you say it. That's the acronym.
Oh, I
Anywho,
never got that.
yeah, I never understood that either until I finally was like, what the heck are you saying? But yes, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. It's well, so I went to the library and I was like, hey, I kind of want something that I can like, just look at. And there, I was like, where or like sink my teeth into, basically. I just wanted to like have escapism over the holiday. So I asked the librarian, I was like, where can I find this book? And she was like, oh, that's in young adult, like that's in the teenage section. And
Wait,
I was
what?
like, teenage section. And so she's like, "Oh yeah, so Brad will take you over there." So then there's another librarian named
Brad.
Brad who takes me over to the teenage section. There's like very stellar customer service at the Bend Library apparently. Anyway, and so I'm walking next to Brad and I was like, "Brad, like teenage section?" He's like, "I know. It's controversial. There's a lot of
Oh.
talk." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm like, I know what this is about. Like this is like essentially, I mean, romance, but also more than,
Yeah, no, erotic
yeah,
romance. I don't know what we're
erotic
calling this
romance.
now. I don't
I
know.
I
Spicy
will
fairies. I don't know.
totally. I will say it's, in my opinion, not having children, too spicy for teenagers, but not really that spicy, Karen. I mean, let's be
Oh.
honest. No, I mean, it's like for people who read erotica, this is like PG plus. I'm like, give me a
Hmm.
break. So anyway, the point is that I have not decided whether or not I am going to read the next 75 of her books.
Right.
Um, I don't know. I mean, it's like it's okay. I kind of if I'm like tempted, but then I'm like, if I read more, then I'm gonna have to even read more because I'm gonna want to know. Anyway, this is not interesting at all, but like
No, I
that's what's
just,
happened. That's what's happened in my brain.
well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you for listening. Yes.
Because I feel like I have not been reading. What you're reminding me of is that like I've only been reading nonfiction about coaching and about money and like,
Totally.
so I would love to start reading fiction again. Should we make a pact?
Yes. What's the
Should we
pact?
start a not okay book club? That's just
Karen.
the two of us and our three listeners,
Yes. We have so
get
many
in here.
listeners. Get on it. Oh my gosh. I'm so here for a not okay book club. I really am actually. That's a brilliant
No,
idea,
yeah, I
Karen.
know.
Okay.
Oh, what are we reading?
I don't know. Well, shoot. Okay. I did hear that there's a book that a friend of mine, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've heard
Oh.
that's very good. I'm also not that tempted. It's apparently based off of Elizabeth Taylor's life.
Hmm.
And which I'm like, okay, like I mean, I'm nothing against Elizabeth Taylor, but I'm just like, eh. So I don't know. I mean, maybe we could text about it
Okay.
and decide and then surprise everyone. Unless you have an idea.
Ooh.
Do you have an idea for a book?
I got nothing. It's so embarrassing.
Oh my
I
gosh, don't
got
be
nothing.
embarrassed. I have not been reading very much at all. And like, and by not very much, I think I might have read like two books in 2025.
Oh
Legit.
man.
I mean, it's like the phone just sucks me right in.
No, I know. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I am a reader for a friend's novel. I will say that. I'm
Oh,
so
that's
grateful.
cool.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh, yes.
gosh. What
Such
an
an honor.
honor.
I know. It really is. It really, really is. Um, I'm looking at my bookshelf at all the things I haven't read.
And by a reader for your friend's novel, is this a novel that has yet to be published?
Yes,
Oh, that's
she's
awesome.
gathering feedback. I know.
Wow.
Mm, dang, I got a lot of things over here. I would say the majority of things over here look pretty and I have not read. Okay, we're gonna text about it.
We'll text about it. Yeah, friends, get excited about next week when we reveal book one for. And here's the thing, Karen, can I
It's
propose that we
good.
do quarterly books?
Oh, yeah, no, Katie, I was like, this is it for the year. This is the 2026 book selection.
One book, a single book. Our book club is one book, which actually tracks a little better. Because I was thinking, oh, shoot, if you want to do it monthly, I don't know if
Oh,
I can commit.
no, we can't, you and I can't go from reading nothing to reading 12. Like, that's not.
Yes. No. Even like like two a year is good. Okay, I mean, I'm okay saying quarterly and then amending in the
Yeah,
future.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll revisit it the equinox. See if
That's a
we've
great
actually
idea.
finished the one we start right
Have
now.
you started it at all? Are
Have
you
you
on page 7?
started do you have it from the
Do you
library?
even have it? Exactly. Totally. All
Does
right, I'm
Brad know
glad.
you're looking for
Does
it?
Brad is Brad gonna judge you for being a 44-year-old going into the like teenage smut section? Yeah, the answer is
Yeah.
yes. He
That
really he like you can see it, right? Like he's yes.
that sentence is gonna live rent free in my head for the rest of my days.
I'm like, I was really confused. And I just looked at him and we hardly even exchanged any words. And he was just like, I get it. I know. It's problematic. And I was like, okay. Like that's problematic and controversial. I was like, okay, thanks, Brad. I feel seen.
Brad's like,
Yeah.
you're the fifth woman I've walked over here today.
Right, exactly. Over 40. Yes, definitely.
Oh, wait. Okay, one approach we could take to this.
Ooh.
We could reread an old favorite to see how it stands up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do you have ideas?
Oh God. Well, I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Okay.
I can't
Well,
make us read Twilight.
oh, we're sticking with the young smut or
I know.
the teen smut. I've never read Twilight, Karen.
Please
Like,
don't ever read Twilight.
okay, okay, got it.
No, she's like super
Noted.
Mormon, and then once you know that, you can't unsee it, and it's so
Oh,
badly written. And the movie is okay. I don't. I'm sorry. Pretend I didn't say it out loud.
okay,
Cut
okay.
this in post. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I do kind of think that I feel like I've read Twilight though, because did I tell you a couple years ago, Tyler and I drove and stayed in
Yes,
Olympic National Park in Forks,
in
Washington?
Forks, Washington,
Right. So that is the epicenter apparently of where the vampires are in or she lives or
and the
something.
werewolves.
The where okay, right. The werewolves. Yeah. So Forks, that is what it has going for it. Sorry, people from Forks. I can't lie. But you can go and get a pizza that is named after a Twilight character. So I did that. Yes. I actually asked them, they're like, do you want the Twilight menu or do you want the regular menu of pizzas? And I was like, oh, is there a difference? And they're like, no, they're just named werewolves. And I was like, cool. Or like, yeah, I was like, or the whoever Kristen Stewart is, I don't know what is her name? I don't know.
Bella.
Bella. Got it. I was going to say Julia, but yes, Bella. Yeah.
Oh, this is treacherous, I tell you.
This is treacherous.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we'll get back to you, friends. Thanks for still listening if you are still with us. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for not hanging up when the word Twilight was said out loud.
Yes, exactly. Or Teen Smut or Brad. Really, let's just talk about Brad.
Oh my God. No, oh Brad.
I
I
know. I'm not a hater. He's a nice guy. I don't even know
no.
him.
Well, what I enjoy about this is that I feel like sometimes I forget that we exist in the real world. There is a possibility that one of our legions of fans will go to the Bend Public Library and be like, "Hey, is Brad here?
Oh, 100%.
Katie sent me."
And he'll be like, oh, right. That weird mid 40s woman looking for teen smut. Like, that's definitely, he'll be like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I would not be able to pick him out of a lineup, Karen. Like,
Wait, what?
no, I mean, I think I was just so focused. And I also felt very judged. Okay, Brad, you're a nice guy. I don't actually think you're judging me, but I just think it's like my internal dialogue I have to work on in my next meditation. So, like, we'll just leave it at that. This really
Oh,
went in a different
I am
direction.
telling you, man. Wow. We are
Yeah,
the queen of the tangents.
we
Okay, I
are.
will say the last thing I will recommend.
Hmm.
I'm thinking about when we had Rachel on, we could read Best Women's Erotica.
That's a great idea.
I think she's still editing. Oh, she might not be editing it anymore.
No, she's not.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, we'll get back to you,
so much
friends.
misinformation in one podcast.
But I love the noodling live, you know? Like
Yep,
this is
please
where we're
join me.
thinking and also it's great. Like that could be a really great read and we could recommend it to people. It would be on brand.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay, friends, this has been great and happy mid-January. And Karen, thank you for being so understanding when I had a little snafu. And yeah, we will see everybody next week.